Look, there's a lot of things that get you homeless, and sometimes it's only one thing that needs to go wrong in the sort of bundle of factors you
Hmm.
have keeping your life on track. I mean, a classic kind of job loss or a significant injury or illness can do it, enough to make you not able to pay rent. It's often a breakdown in family. So either family violence that's inflicted on you or that you have been removed because you've been the perpetrator. That happens with rough sleeping too.
Hmm.
Um, it can be, I suppose they're the two really main ones. People often think it's because you're mentally ill or because you're a drug user.
Yeah.
And while that's true that the incidence is very high in the homeless population and that helps keep you homeless, it's very often the case that that's occurred after you've already lost your housing or lost something very significant in your life that's driven you to that point.
Sure.
So that sort of gets to be a bit of a diabolical circle of things, but often it's not what causes it in the first place.
Hmm.
And, you know, on the supply side, it's a game of winners and losers, and there just isn't enough within the price range of someone on, in Australia, Centrelink income, which is the government pension type income. You know, that it's just price problem of you know, that what housing's on supply.
Hmm. So the stated mission of Launch Housing is to end homelessness, and I'm unsure if the general public believes that is realistically achievable, but your organisation obviously does. You mentioned a couple of barriers there, but what would you say are those fundamental barriers preventing us from having a society free of homelessness?
I think the most fundamental one is that Australian voters don't demand it of our governments.
Okay.
If we made it a condition of electing someone, we'd solve it very quickly. The scale of our problem is small. I just heard the Paris street count figures in the many thousands. You know, the street count that was just taken. The scale of our problem here is small. We are a very well resourced country. We're rich. We've got areas. We've got space. There's no problem. So it's the most fundamental barrier is people focusing on it and turning our government's attention to it, basically.
Mhm.